class, I wanted to make a video for you that will kind of avoid an issue that I find students run into a lot in this class. And the issue is that you pick a topic in week 2, as you guys are doing right now. Hopefully when I share this in the future, I'll share it during week 2 also. But so you're going to pick a topic in week 2, and that's going to be the topic that you're going to write about throughout the class, and you're kind of working on one larger assignment until you get to the end, and you're going to submit this overall portfolio that includes a number of assignments, including your final essay. So what this doesn't tell you, what you don't learn during week 2 when you're picking this topic, is that you're going to be writing a problem and solution essay for your final essay. And this is really important because if you pick a topic during week 2 that doesn't really work for a problem and solution essay, and you know, I'm teaching a lot of different classes and I don't always catch that or think about that. And I also don't always know, I don't know your field. I know my field, and I know writing, but I don't know your field, so I don't necessarily know whether or not the topic that you're picking has a problem and solution aspect to it that you'll be able to focus on. And that's not really part of what I'm grading during most of what we're doing. So it ends up sometimes just not really coming up until the end, and then a student has wasted a lot of time writing and researching a topic that's not going to work for the final paper. So I just want to let's just address this right now, and kind of discuss exactly what you're going to be working towards so that you can be sure the topic that you're picked, either if you need to change or just kind of fix your topic a little, redirect it, whatever you have to do to make it work best for you. So in week 2, this is the instructions for week 2, and you're picking the topic, you're going in to your field. But what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go to assignments, and it is always a good idea, if you can, to look at any of the instructions for the assignments that you have, if they're open to you, and look at the syllabus too, and look kind of ahead. That's one of the most amazing things about an online class versus an on-ground class. When I was in an on-ground class, a lot of times I had no idea what was coming. And a lot of times when you're doing an assignment later on in the class, you think like, wow, if I had known this at the beginning of the class, I kind of would have geared things differently or done things differently. So, if you kind of go and you look at the instructions for your view, is, I have it in student view, is very different than it is for me, but it's really nice. For your portfolio and the assignment instructions, it tells you that, you're going to be addressing what is the problem, who's affected by the problem, why does the problem exist, why does the problem persist, what's at stake. So it's really just focused. The final paper focuses on this problem and solution idea that isn't really presented to students until a little later in the class. And I find that a lot of students end up struggling because of this. So I just wanted to encourage you to look over the instructions, which I've also posted in your in this particular class in the discussion boards, and I will try to remember to do that in every class, but if I haven't, just message me and be like, hey, in your video you said that you posted these instructions, but I don't see them. But take a minute to read through these right now, early on week 2, and make sure that the topic that you pick, and just kind of keep in your mind when you're doing your research, you're doing your annotated bibliography, which will be on this topic too, that everything you're doing is focused on a problem and solution essay. So if you have any questions, please let me know.